Yes guys, welcome to a brand new video. My name is Cohnan and today we are here at Alphaland. I'm gonna take you guys through my entire leg workout, so let's get into it. Alright, so we're starting today's leg workout with the calf raise because usually if I wait towards the end of my workout, I'm usually like so tired. So on leg days, I usually like to start with my calves just to get them like done and over with, and then we can move on to the fun stuff. So we'll do a couple sets here, then we'll move on to some hamstrings. Set, I did 25 reps. Now basically for the consecutive 2 or 3 other sets I'm gonna do, I'm basically gonna try to match however many reps I did here. So I'm at 25 reps here. My next 2 sets I'll try to get 25 again. These are called like myo reps, or I guess you can call them giant sets as well. But I got these from Mike Israel from RP Strength. That's a great way to like just accumulate a lot of volume in a short amount of time. So usually for calves only rest like 30 seconds in between sets, and then we'll do another set right now. Quick little tip here with the calves. I'm trying to like really emphasize like the deep stretch at the bottom, and obviously you hold the squeeze for about like about a second or so at the top. So yeah, those are calves done. Now let's move on to the hamstring curl. I'll grab some water first. Drink your water. Now you guys are probably wondering why I'm doing my calves and then hamstrings first before I do like the meat and potato like quad work. And the reason for that is because I noticed that if I were to do the reverse, if I were to do my quads first and then my hamstrings, especially on like an isolation exercise, my hamstring work is gonna be so like much less, like I'll be so fatigued. I noticed that if I do my hamstrings first, my quads don't really get fatigued, and I can still give my quads enough justice if I do my hamstrings first. So it's just personal preference. It kind of warms up my body as well. So with these, we'll probably do like 3 or 4 sets of these in the 10 to 20 rep range. So just like the calves, I'll do the myo reps as well. So however many reps I get on my first set, I'll try to replicate that with my consecutive 2 or 3 sets following that. So let's do the first working set. Okay, so with these I try to like explode up and then really try to control like the eccentric on my way down. Yeah, so I got 13 reps in my first set. So now I'll try to get 13 again. I probably won't, so I'll probably get like 8 or 9. I'll rest for like a couple seconds, and I'll try to do a couple more to reach that 13 rep count goal. So again, great way to just accumulate a lot of volume within just a couple sets. After this is done, move on to like more squat work. So how's it going? Those are like really hard. After like my first set, my hamstrings got so fatigued so quickly. I feel like most people have like pretty like fast switch like hamstring muscle fibers, so like they fatigue really quickly. So you may notice that in your first set you may get like 15, then in the next couple of sets you may get like 10, 8, 7, 5. So that's usually because they're predominantly like a fast switch muscle fiber, or they have mostly fast switch muscle fibers. So yeah, so I'm gonna keep in mind. But yeah, we'll do one more set of this and then we'll move on to the leg press. I know it's a small difference, but these will definitely add up week after week. So 5 pounds or 10 pounds up every week. All right, so last week I did 15 reps using 360. So right now we're using 370. Try to go for 15 again. Always try to use like a full range of motion. Go as deep down as you comfortably can. Really milk out the stretch and then all the way up at the bottom. Usually I like to go a bit higher reps on the leg press. Just get a better stimulus to fatigue ratio on these. If I go too heavy, I don't really feel it much in my quads. I just got a better, I can't talk right now, better mind muscle connection if I go higher reps, especially with my quads. So 3 more sets. Yeah, I'll probably take a couple minutes in between sets. I should say something. I have nothing to say. you guys are probably wondering why I lock out at the top. And usually, most of the time, if you use a weight that you can properly manage, like under full range of motion, I won't be too worried about locking out at the top. Unless you're like doing half reps, like ego lifting, use a weight that you can't even handle, then yeah, locking out may be a bit more dangerous. But if you're using load that you can actually handle through a full range of motion, I won't worry about it. So yeah, same way you lock out on the bench press, same way you lock out on the squat. It's the same thing. Just make sure you're not ego lifting and use weight you can actually like properly manage. Alright guys, so I'm gonna do my last set. The first set I got 16, then 15, and then now I got 13. So I'm gonna try to get at least over 10. I usually try within each exercise to stay within like a 10 to 20 rep range. So if I fall below 10, then next time I'll have to drop the weight, but I think I can get at least like 10 or so more reps. So last set, let's make this a good one. Oh man, my quad. Do you ever get like scared before doing a set? That was me. I was like frightened, but we did it. Now we'll move on to the last quad exercise of today. Give me like a couple minutes. Alright guys, so last exercise for today, the Smith machine squat. And with all exercises, this is just personal preference, especially after doing the leg press previously. My quads are like, they're freaking like, there's so much bother them, they're so fatigued right now. So compared to regular squats at least, I feel a bit more safe. Like if I were to fail, for example, I got the safety bars behind me, so I can really like push my quads, which is like the target muscle group. I'm really like close to failure without having to worry about like my lower back giving out or like anything else, right? So again, personal preference. So 4 sets of these. It's gonna suck, but let's just get it done and over with. I usually track all my workouts just in my notes app, so really easy. I have like week 1, week 2, week 3, and basically every new week of training I do, I'll compare what I did last week to what I'm about to do today. So for example, last week I did the Smith machine squat, 175 for 3 sets of 12, 11, 10 reps. So this week I'm gonna add an extra set, and I'll try to increase reps, or like increase by 1 rep on every set. So that's progressive overload, super simple. Make sure you keep track of your workouts, because if you're not tracking it, you have no idea if you're making progress or not. So the easiest thing you can do, go to the gym, either a pen or paper or your notes app, whatever you want to use, and just keep track of everything. And then you know by next week exactly what you have to do to beat what you did last week. So keep that in mind. One more set left, but there's absolutely no way we're gonna do like calves like right after this. It's not even like physically, but just mentally. It's like I'm just way too tired to just do anything else after this. So if you kind of struggle with the same thing, definitely like do like the easier, like smaller muscle groups first that don't require that a lot of energy, and then move on to like your big meat and potato exercises. So something to keep in mind. Definitely personal preference, but it's been working for me. So yeah, 1 more set. I sweat very quickly. I'm seeing stars right now. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to go give this video a thumbs up. I would highly appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.